Hi, this is Faith, and you are watching The Faith Factor. Holla. All right, everybody. What's up? I'm back. It took me a long time to get my stream together. I kind of, battled within myself whether or not I wanted to go live because, of course, Bomb Cherry and Mahogany Roots are both live at the same time, and it is a Sisterhood Civil War going on. But the Sisterhood Civil War isn't just going on with Mahogany Roots and Bomb Cherry. The Sisterhood Civil War is going on all around this sector of YouTube because you had Bomb Cherry going at Sister George, Bomb Cherry coming at me out of nowhere, Bomb Cherry coming at Mahogany Roots on the low and lying and trying to say that she wasn't. The sisterhood is on fire. The sisterhood is on fire. A sisterhood on fire. Oh. All right, y'all. I know I can't sing. What's up, Water Sniper in the house? Reaction Satisfaction is in the house, aka Commendable K in the house. Good to see you. Good to have you back, brother. I'm happy to see you went live earlier. I was there to support. I didn't even know you were going to go live. And you know what? It really did my heart good to see you doing live streams again. So welcome. Yeah. Commendable K says, looks like the sisterhood is on fire again. Yes, this sisterhood is on fire. Woo! Oh yeah, tackling the Manosphere. Yeah, they couldn't wait to mention your name. Now, that stream that I was on with I Am Verbal. I think it was I Am Verbal stream, and it was me, I Am Verbal, Bomb Cherry, and Mahogany Roots, and it made sense that it was us four up there on the panel because it was us four that had beef with one another. But then for some reason or another, Taylor said something down in the chat room that caught my attention about something that I guess you had posted. I think when you were telling everybody that Taylor was doxing, and I just posted in your chat room. I had no idea what was going on. I came in at the tail end of everything. So I posted that I didn't know that Taylor was a doxer. And so she came up. Ruth, you know what? I ain't fixing nothing. I ain't fixing shit, okay? The people that need to fix it is the people that's always starting shit. They need to stop starting shit. That's how you fix it. But at any rate, so Taylor comes up there, and I have no idea what she had to do with the thing, but she had something against me, I guess because, she's in support of Bomb and Verbal, so she had to come up there. But really, Taylor had no dog in that fight, had no idea what she was doing up there or why, she wanted to, have something to say to me. But it is what it is. But we squashed it, I think. But then I wake up today and it's still going on. It's still going on. I thought we squashed it, but it's still going on. So this sisterhood is on fire. Sisterhood is on fire. Yes, my next album will be coming out this June. Be looking for it. Yeah, so and then you know what? So it's not just Bomb Cherry, Mahogany, and me into it, but then there's also a newcomer on the scene, and I think you guys saw me post her name in my community tab. Hold on, let me see, because I had completely forgot about this sister, but that sister was on fire. She was going at Sister George. I forget the girl's name. Let me go to my community tab because I had shared her stuff. She spoke so much truth. I just had to share her stuff on my community tab. I was like, oh my God. I saw no lies detected. So if you get a chance, y'all go over there to my community tab and click on that link and check that sister out. But it's what's her name? Oh, Sweet Life of Atari. So when y'all get a chance, check out Sweet Life of Atari. Boy, she was cooking the hell out of Sister George and what's her name? The other lady that be on the breakdown with Sister George. And I don't have anything against Sister George or Concrete Rose. However, the hypocrisies that Sweet Life of Atari pointed out in her reaction video, I had to say she was on point. Now, here's the thing. The other day, Sister George and Concrete Rose had a live stream up, and they were talking about good enough to good enough to have sex with, but not good enough to marry. And so they were, sitting up here, regurgitating the Kevin Samuels talking points, that, hey, if you of a certain age and if you look a certain way and if you're not in shape and if you're wearing weave and all this other stuff. So Sweet Life of Atari, if you go and look at that thumbnail is everything. I swear, y'all. I swear. Look, hold on. This is the thumbnail. I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm going to try to hold it up to the camera. It ain't going to show probably because I got, all this damn lighting and stuff. But basically, they had here that if you are unfit, you wear weave, you're a single mama, you could still get a high value man. And Sweet Life of Atari was reminding Sister George and Concrete Rose that while they're telling younger women and other women that they can't get a man if they're unfit, they wear weave, and they're a baby mama. They're going around saying this, but Sister George, is plump, like I am. I got a little extra, you know what I'm saying? And I think she's a beautiful woman. I think Sister George is beautiful, but she's not fit. I'm not fit. You know what I'm saying? Sister George wear hair, I don't know if it's weave, hair pieces, wig, whatever, but she got the weave in there, and she's a baby mama. Like I was a baby mama. But she still managed to land curling. She still managed, and so did Concrete Rose. Concrete Rose is not fit. She a little, chunky. Once again, beautiful woman. Nothing against chunky women, but we some chunky women, right? Wearing the weave with all the extensions or whatever you want to call it. Okay, baby mama. Still managed to get married, or I guess she married. She was in a 10-year engagement, and I guess she got married. I don't know. I have a man. I've been engaged. I've been married, and I was a baby mama and all of that. So, how can you sit up here and try to tell other Black women what they can't do when you are a walking contradiction of all those Manosphere talking points that you are trying to uphold? And see, I want to know, where the hell is Kevin Samuels ass? Because, he used to be over there real deep, over there at Sister George and Concrete Rose at the breakdown. And, I wonder if he felt like a hypocrite sitting there with the very women that, he used to talk against. They're average. I'm average. Most people are average, y'all. So that's not a put down. But, according to Kevin Samuels, Sister George and Concrete Rose should not have been able to get nobody of high value to pay their bills. According to Kevin Samuels, they was in the danger zone. They hit the wall. So, So you guys check out that video because, like I said, nobody put it better. And Sweet Life of Atari came with those receipts. And she didn't utilize anything that she got behind the scenes. She basically used their talking points back against them. And that's why I respected her body of work and what she did. I respected it. You cannot, argue with the truth, especially when it's coming from the horse's mouth. So shout out to Sweet Life of Atari. Y'all check her out. I mean, hey, it was a beautiful thing. But yeah, this sisterhood is on fire. There is going to definitely be a civil war within the sisterhood. And it's going to be a battle of who is the better woman. It's going to be the battle of separating the real from the fake. So if you all think that you are going to continue to slide by with your talking points, but you're not walking the same walk that you talk. Because see, if you're going to talk the talk, you got to walk that walk. And so now you got a lot of Black women who are becoming vocal, like Mahogany Roots, like Sweet Life of Atari. And they're not kissing your ass because you're popular anymore. Like people like Bomb Cherry, people like Sister George, you know, they're used to running around here. They're used to running around here and saying whatever the fuck they want, and nobody checked them because of their popularity. And I am so proud of Sweet Life of Atari because she did not let that popularity go, blind her to the blaring hypocrisies. And see, this is what I have been pointing out for years. I have been telling people, hey, y'all got to stop kissing these content creators' asses just because they're popular and entertaining. Did you know that you could actually like somebody and disagree with the shit they saying? Y'all act like it's impossible. Y'all act like y'all can't do that. But did you know that you can? Oh, hush, Water Sniper, that Black love shit. You know, I will agree they are about, I guess, Black love because they're married to Black men. That's what you're getting at. But at the same time, you can't sit around here and regurgitate certain talking points back to other women and uphold certain women that sit around here and down your own group. They're downing you to your face. Like Sweet Life of Atari said. Sister George had Jessica X up there talking about American Black women, and even Concrete Rose had to put her in her place and say, hey, I don't appreciate you coming over here talking about Black women like this, and you way over there. You don't know what's going on over here. So shout out to Concrete Rose for at least pointing it out. But Sister George, she just let these people play in her face and then turn around and help regurgitate the talking points and laugh with them. So, you know, I'm glad that there are people out here, that there are Black women out here that are finally waking up and not drinking the Kool-Aid. Did you know that you can like somebody and be entertained with it by what they say, but not drink the Kool-Aid? And that has been my problem this entire time with the Black community. We are emotions first. We will sit up here and we would uphold a person, whether they right or wrong, just because we rock with them or we like them. But no. Instead, we're sitting up here upholding people in their bullshit, and now the chickens are coming home to roost. So now we got enter Mahogany Roots. Mahogany has every right to be upset with Bomb Cherry. Every right. Now, when we were over there at Verbal, you know, I was ready to let it go because at the end of the day, the only person's name that Bomb Cherry mentioned was mine. Now, she had no problem calling me out, but she knew, she felt some kind of way, and she knew she was doing wrong and that she was doing dirty by referring to Mahogany Roots situation that she shared with her and other women in private. And see, this is how disingenuous she was. And I knew it when she was sitting up there. That's the reason why I told her. I said, I like when you bitches are like transparent about not liking me. At least you threw my name out there. You gave me the courtesy of showing me that you don't rock with my ass and you don't like me, because now I know exactly how to rock with you. Because you played me like this, I'm over here to the left, bitch. I'm over here to the left. I'll never go back to your live stream again. Won't support your shit. Fuck you. You know, I wasn't really going over there. No way. Wasn't going over there like that. No way. But thank you for giving me, is showing me, because see, I love when a motherfucker is up front. Once a person shows you who they are, I believe you. At least you didn't play in my face, but you definitely played in my sister Mahogany Root's face. Because when I went back and listened to that live stream, and you said, and I'm quoting you, and Mahogany played this over and over again. She said, and I quote, Faith, and she called me a mammy. And I appreciate that. Now I know where you stand. So, bitch, fuck you. Middle fingers all the way to the air. You know, I'm cool with that. You know, you attack me, but not my talking points. And that's good. I see how you roll. And so I'm going to stay over here. Bye, bitch. But then you said, and that other one, you know, females that want to have babies by men that cheated on them. Now, in the other live stream after that one, you set up in Mahogany Root's face and you said that you were not referring to her in that instant. And you lied. You told a bald-faced lie. Now, you want to call me a liar. But you played in Mahogany Root's face, and that's why she has every right to be upset. Because you sat up there and kept saying over and over again you weren't talking about her. But you know you were talking about her. And she knew you were talking about her. That's the reason why she wasn't going. And I'm proud of sis. I'm proud of her for not drinking the Kool-Aid. I have to say, it was really nice to see somebody that could see through somebody's bullshit and not be afraid to call it out. That is so fucking refreshing. Because there's too many ass kissers, aka the people that follow you, aka the people that were quick to run up on the panel and not even have a dog in the fight, but they just want to have something to talk about so they can be relevant. It's funny. But when you said, and that other one, okay, well, you weren't being general when you said, and that other one. See, when someone is speaking in general, they're going to use general examples. But when you say, and that other one, because you said Faith and that other one. So what other one were you referring to that wants to have a baby by a man that cheated on her? Because see, Faith ain't trying to have no babies. Koja was up there. We don't know nothing about her business. The only person that we knew that was trying to have a baby was Mahogany. So you were, in fact, referring to Mahogany. You were, in fact, referring to it. Oh, hello, Sister George. Yes, I did mention you earlier. I was mentioning the thing that you were in with Sweet Life of Atari. I posted it on my community wall. I saw no lies detected in what she said. I totally agree. Nothing against you, though. Nothing against you. But I did agree with everything that Sweet Life of Atari said, just to let you know. So, girl, watch that video. Watch it. She spoke some truths. She spoke some truths. And like I said, she didn't utilize any talking points that, you know, came from behind the scenes or anything like that. She actually utilized things that I've heard you say myself. So that's the reason why I can say with everything, you know, no lies detected. That's the reason why I posted it on my wall. It was very factual, extremely factual. The hypocrisies will die soon. There is going to be a civil war in this motherfucker. And the sisterhood definitely is got to happen because it has been going on for too goddamn long. You got people sitting up here preaching one thing, but then their life is a living example of the opposite of what they're preaching. Tired of that. And I'm tired of these kiss ass bitches that just like to roll with it because they like the person or the person is popular or they're clout chasing. or they're clout chasing. Sister George, I can't keep up either. I really can't. Look, I don't have nothing against nobody in all of this. I'm just reporting the news. But I will say this. I will say this. This shit is funny because I have been saying this for the longest time. I knew that the shit was going to come to a head. All these sisters around here bumping heads, the divestors bumping heads. It's funny. It is so funny because now a lot of women are looking at each other and we are using our minds instead of sitting up here just going with the flow and drinking the goddamn punch. Some of you all are so used to drinking the damn punch and being knocked out by the potency of those good lies. Shout out to Kevin Samuels. I love that opening, by the way. It's a catchy tune, telling them good lies until finally people get tired of seeing the hypocrisy. And so that's what you're seeing today. You're seeing people come out and they are expressing, I'm tired of you hypocritical ass bitches coming out here just saying any motherfucking thing, and you are not living what you are speaking. You're not walking the walk like you talk the talk. People are tired. I know I am. I've been tired. I've been saying this shit, but I got ignored. I am so glad that there's new meat out there and more people speaking up. It needs to be more people speaking up. Definitely needs to. And, you know, I watch Auntie's content as well. He has a little purge thing going on. Yeah, there needs to be a purge. It needs to be a purge between the real and the fake. What's up, DOD in the house? 6 Figure Days, what's up? There needs to be a purge between the real and the fake because all of the fake people have been running amok on here for years. 4 years, I feel like I was stuck in the Twilight Zone. I would see the hypocrisy and what people would be talking about on here. And I would see all the people just blindly letting it go. All the blind followers in these people chat rooms and not saying, nobody saying nothing about the hypocrisy. Everybody just drinking the Kool-Aid. Nobody see that Bomb Cherry got the same picture of herself up on her live stream or that avatar that she took of herself from 20 years ago, and she got the nerve to be sitting up here talking about how she can still compete with 20-year-olds. And y'all sit up here and let her say this shit. Nobody ever calls her out on the bullshit. Never. So, you know, people are getting tired of hearing this shit, the hypocrisies, and just letting it go. Just letting it go. I know I'm tired. I've been tired. That's the reason why I don't fuck with people like that. I be over here by my motherfucking self. If y'all want to know why Faith be over here by her motherfucking self, how the hell can I break bread with people that are hypocrites? Everything that you talk about, everything that you embody, everything, you not walking that walk like you talk your talk. And then you want to turn around and teach this mess to the next generation. Then you talk about how much Bomb kills me. And she does this all the time. She talk about the beautiful people. She's very colorist. And she does a very poor job of hiding it. Every dark-skinned woman that comes around her, she has a problem with them. But nobody is going to call her out on that shit. Most of the people that she beefs with. Not saying that she having beefs with, you know, the light brights, but most of them are my complexion or darker. And then she want to get to saying who's the beautiful people and who's not the beautiful people. I'm a beautiful motherfucker, bitch. I don't have to come up here and hide behind a 20-year-old avatar. But for some reason or another, you do. And then when you finally do cam up, you cam up cleaning your bathroom for 3 hours, wearing a goddamn silk bathrobe, looking like a water buffalo. I couldn't even see the goddamn bathroom because the whole back of your ass was in the camera. The whole room went dark when you turned around and tried to clean that goddamn toilet. And you sitting up here talking about some you still can compete with 20-year-olds. Look, I look damn good for my age. But I'll be damned if I sit up here and say that I can compete with somebody in my daughter's age bracket. I have had my time. During my heyday, oh yeah, Faith could really put it to them. But now I'm in my 40s. I'm middle aged and I want to age gracefully. I take care of myself. You know, I do my little self-care, and I am happy with who I am today. I don't have to sit up here and post 20-year-old pictures of myself and remembering my heydays from yesteryears. No, I am cool now, right now. Tackling the Manosphere says she literally goes to channels with younger people to bash them. I can believe it. I can believe it. Because I will submit to you today, women like that, they do not really love other women. And this is evidence in the mess that she's always in with other women. And she really don't like younger women. That is the reason why she will feed them that bullshit, because misery loves company. She's not going to sit up there and be honest about her life, her failures. And I submit to you today, every time I go to that goddamn live stream, I don't go there often. Like I said, I don't go to bomb cherry stuff that often. I can't feed myself nonsense 24/7. That's the reason why I go to different channels. I frequent different channels so that I can stay on a sane frequency. But I do try to support other Black women. So that's why I was going to her channel. I would like her videos, give her about maybe 10 or 15 minutes of viewership, because you have to be on the person's channel for about that long for your view to count. So I would do that for her and other Black women that I was supporting. That's why I would go over there every now and then. I would do that for all the sisters that I'm subscribed to. But she will sit up there and pretend that she loves Black women while feeding them poison. And I'm just tired of it. I'm tired of the women that do this. So yeah, there will have to be a civil war of the sisterhood in this space. There will definitely have to be a civil war. You know, when I first came to this space, I saw that there was a gender war between Black men and Black women. And it was clear that there were some Black men that were the enemy of Black women. And that's what I came into this space to counter. It was people like Tommy Sotomayor and Angry Man and people like that, Minister Jap, that was coming out with anti-Black woman content. And that's the reason why I came into this space. But then when I saw that there were other Black women in this space that was willing to uphold the negativity, the negative. When I saw other Black women in this space willing to uphold the negative, it really threw me for a loop, because you never expect it from your own. And then that's when Faith got a really good lesson about how people are. The clout chasers, the Sukianas of Black YouTube. You will sit up there and eat all that shit if you can get ahead on this bitch. And you will feed other Black women garbage if it benefits you. And I've been saw y'all. Been saw you. So yeah, it's a shock, but it really shouldn't be a shock. It really shouldn't be. What's up, Angel? Angel, can't hide. Can't hide's been coming around for a while, y'all. So this civil war was bound to happen. definitely was bound to happen. So let me tell you guys something. This is what faith has always maintained. In spite of black men who are these are black men who have had bad relationships. They're in their feelings. They got mad. They took to their social media platforms. And for the first time, they felt empowered. They took to their social media platforms and they have been bitching and belly aching about their failed relationships with the black women that they chose. And they've done it for years and years. Even Tommy Sotomayor, he told you about the black woman that he was in the relationship with that took all his money to the point where he ended up homeless. And he was living out of a hotel. Remember when Tommy was living out of the hotel and he was mad at that black bitch? And every black woman after that became a BT 1000, and he went on what is this now? A 15-year rampage. He never got over that. And they used to do content together, him and that black woman. So you can't tell me nothing. Is these niggas coming on here? Excuse me, these black men coming on here, and they're in their feelings and they're upset about their relationships. Because everything that they said, you a baby mama, oh, nobody wants you. You overweight, nobody wants you. You wear weaves and wigs, hair-hatted hooligan, nobody wants you. You ain't light-skinned, nobody wants you. And then I started slowly seeing women, black women, regurgitating the same thing. Oh, bitch, I'm prettier than you. Look at me and look at you, and all this other stupid ass shit. And usually the light-skinned chick that's saying all this stuff, she's single too. You cannot make this shit up. They single too, but they gonna tell you how they more wanted than you. They not wifed up. You not wiped up either, but you gonna say how much better you are than me. Interesting. So interesting. And then there are black women who are my complexion, who are about my size, and you managed to get wiped up. Ain't that right, Sister George? You got wiped up. You wear weave. You got a baby out of wedlock, just like I did. But you want to tell people that if they don't fit this criteria that Kevin Samuels rolls down the list, that they can't do what you did. How come they can't do what you did? How come they can't do what you did? The answer is they can. Faith ain't never had no problems getting no man, y'all. With or without children. Before I had children, I had no problem. And then after my husband died and I had 4 children that I had to take care of as a widow, and nobody knew I was a widow. They just saw me as a black woman with 4 children, and I still never had any problems. With somebody now, don't have a problem. Ladies, you are not going to ever have a problem finding a man. As long as dick love pussy, there's going to always be somebody for somebody. And all high value men don't like size 6 women. There are a lot of high value men, especially high value black men, that like that little round. They like them curves. They like them big old tig-old bitties. A lot of black men don't even know what a size 6 look like. If you bought them a size 6 and said, hey, this is what you guys been wanting, they turn around and see Twiggy with no booty, Twiggy with no hips, Twiggy with no thighs, Twiggy with no tetas. That's a size 6. I got a picture of myself wearing a tube dress. All my curves falling in the right places. I ain't no size 6. Maybe a 15, 16, but it's packaged right. It looks good. And goddamn it, I ain't never had no problems. What a sniper. He said he better be black. That's all I know, Faith. And if he wasn't black, if I want to date outside, and that's the other thing. Black men, you do not own black women, and black women, you do not own black men. If a black man wants to date out because that's who he genuinely fell in love with, I have no problem with that, and vice versa. You all got to stop acting like y'all own folks on here. But yeah, black women using the same tactics and techniques that some of the black men use on here against other black women. And there are black women tired of seeing that, and they're speaking out. Just like Bomb Jerry the other day. I was saying how I felt about the Will and Jada situation. She accused me of not having my own mind. My thoughts are not my own. Evidently, the men of the Manosphere have molded my thinking, even though I really don't hang out in too many Manosphere spaces. There's maybe 1 or 2 guys in the Manosphere that I am friends with and that I'm cool with. But she doesn't know that because she doesn't come and watch my content. She doesn't know me. She hasn't spoken to me and doesn't know anything about my personal business. Don't know nothing about me personally. Don't know what my thought processes are. Nothing. But she disagreed with my talking points about Will and Jada, Chris Rock situation. And instead of attacking the talking points, she did what typical men in the Manosphere do. And she tried to make it seem as if I don't have a mind of my own. That's something an abusive man would do to a woman. That's something an abusive man would do to a woman. No 6-figure days. I don't let that bother me, though. I've been in this space long enough to know. Trinity, your ass is late. How the hell you always coming up in here talking about first and your ass is late? I'm about to end the last stream. I'm 39 minutes in this bitch and you talking about you first. Look, y'all see this shit? Can y'all tell Trinity she late? Trinity, you late as fuck. Again, Trinity, late as fuck. But what was I saying? Yeah, women like that. It's women like that that give other women a bad name. It's women like that that don't have anything to share really with the younger generation because they're actually competing with and jealous of the younger generation. They are not going to give you anything solid because misery loves company. And yeah, you can be entertained by a person, you can like their personality, and you can still disagree. There's nothing wrong with that. Who is going to come out of the clouds of YouTube and whoop your ass if you don't agree with them? I disagree with Bomb Cherry a lot. Bomb Cherry ain't going to come over here and whoop my ass. I doubt that she could catch me. I doubt. I can get about 4-5 swings in, and she will probably be trying to catch her breath before she try to get one. And I say try. I'll never forget that time. And I mentioned this over there at Mahogany Roots channel. When I was at LAR's channel, and I was talking about health and wellness for Black women because they had just come out with these stats about Black women and our obesity rate. And I was talking about it's time for Black women to take matters into our own hands and get serious about our health. And it has nothing to do with body. See, Black women, we are real quick to run to the chopping block and get a tummy tuck or a Brazilian butt lift. But I don't see us as just as quick to run to that gym. so that our heart rate can be at a normal rate, so that our blood pressure can be right, so that our levels of diabetes, that we have a lesser chance of developing diseases like diabetes, high blood pressure, stroke, heart attack. You know, we are real quick, though, to go to that chopping block. Real quick. We're going to get the lipo. We're going to get the tummy tuck. We're going to get the Brazilian butt lift. We're going to get our boobs job. But we're not going to run to the gym. We're not going to change our diet. We're not going to live a healthy lifestyle to maintain that. That's what we're not going to do. Oh, what's up, Mahogany? You know, I had to run over here because I had already scheduled my live stream. I didn't know you were going to also go live. But I sat here and I vindicated you, sis. I told everybody, you have a right to be upset. You have every right. Metadog says, yeah, I need to exercise more. Yeah, we all do. I do. You know, I started maybe about 2 years ago with doing my morning rise, and I would do my 30-minute walks with everybody every morning. I still do my 30-minute walks. I don't go live while I'm doing my 30-minute walks anymore. But it's part of me being healthy. It's part of me looking out for my longevity so that I can be there for my children and my grandchildren. I'm a grandmother. You know, I have to, you know, put myself in a place where I'm not being a burden on my children because I didn't take care of myself while I was young enough to do so. I'm still relatively young, and I'm able to get up and get moving. And I want to be able to continue to get up and get moving, just like my mother. My mother is very, you know, active, but she was active when she was young. She's always moving around and doing what she was supposed to do. And, you know, taking care of herself, eating right. My father's the same way. I want to be the same way when I get old. And more Black women should think like that. Instead of only thinking on levels of aesthetics. Oh, we gonna be snatched for the summer. I'm gonna get my tummy tuck. I'm gonna get my BBL. I'm gonna be snatched. And you dying in that surgically enhanced body because you have not done anything to make your body healthy by eating right and working out. You got a surgically enhanced body that looks good, but you're not actually healthy. What's up with that? What's up with that, sis? So, you know, we need people to talk more on that level. I see a lot of Black women real quick to brag about their surgery, but I don't hear nobody bragging about how many sets they did on the elliptical. I don't hear none of that. Nada. What's up, Angel Ray? And y'all tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Nobody in the Black community, especially Black women, ever brag about how many sit-ups they can do, how many push-ups they can do, how long they can do a plank. But you bragging about that BBL that you just got, how much money you dropped down on it, how much money you put down on your surgical procedure for your tummy, how much money you put down on all this surgical stuff that people are doing. You know, regular people are getting just as much work done as actors and actresses. You would think that you folks are in show business the way you all are running out here getting these surgeries. And make no mistake, I'm not speaking against people that do get the surgery, But when you get the surgery, also talk about what you had to do leading up to the surgery, because I happen to know that you have to be fit in order to even get the surgery in the first place. Tell people about your journey to getting fit so that you can have the surgery. Tell people how you intend to change your lifestyle and remain fit after the surgery so that you can maintain what you spent so much money for. I would respect it more than. True story. I have a girlfriend who's a nurse, and she, had a what you call a fupa. And if anybody doesn't know what a fupa is, it's like a little tiny package of fat that hangs down, your little tummy that hangs down. And it's usually something that women get after childbirth, or it's usually something that someone who was excessively obese, and after they lose weight, they might have a little hangage that of meat. It's basically skin. So it's a little fupa. It's a little tiny little pouch around the lower abdomen. So she always had a problem with her fupa. So she went and she got in shape. I watched her transformation. She was in the gym religiously. Right, love, wisdom. Apron below the belly. Apron below the stomach. Yes. I am pretty damn guess it says it's a good baby fupa. Yeah, I have a fupa. I have 4 children. So, most women that have that give birth, that have multiple children, you have what you call a fupa and the torn stomach muscles that separate. So even if you try to do sit-ups, that stomach is never going to be flat. That is something that would have to be surgically corrected, because you have a torn stomach muscle and then you have the hanging skin. So it's something that would have to have surgery. And I get that. I have no problem with surgery. If that's something because you can't help it and you got to go get the surgery, then by all means, if you want to and if you have the means, do it. I'm not against it. But my girlfriend was in that gym every day, making sure that she was fit and she was healthy for that surgery. And I admired her transition. But here's the thing. After she got her surgery, she stopped doing the things that she was doing in order to qualify for the surgery, which is making sure she's fit. So she got comfortable, went right back to eating and old habits that she had been doing before she got the surgery. Long story short, less than 6 months later, 6 months after her surgery, and I mean, I'm talking about she barely healed all the way, she back to having a gut. Now, you worked your ass off. You went and got this surgery just so you can get rid of it, only for you to get it back because you refused to continue the regimen of what you needed to do in order to keep the weight off. And I'm going to tell you right now, because there's a lot of younger people that will sit up there and a lot of older people. It's like I said, I was over there at LAR's chat, and Bomb Cherry. Let me go back to my original point. Bomb Cherry was up there with me, and I was talking about health and fitness, and she was going off on me, cussing me out, telling me that I was jealous of women that had curves. And mind you, I got curves. But she don't know that because she don't know me and she ain't seen no pictures or nothing. I got curves. But she's telling me I'm jealous. She's always running around yelling that somebody is jealous. And she don't know what she's talking about. And she was going off on me so bad that the men had to calm her down. So less than, I think maybe a week or maybe a little bit more than a week after that live stream, after she had cursed me out and told me that big women that are BBWs can be healthy too, she was in the hospital. She in the hospital. Now, I don't know what she was in the hospital for. But I'm just telling you, look at the hypocrisy. You arguing me up and down about how healthy you are. She told me, she was in that live stream, she told me that she was healthy, that I didn't know what I was talking about. And then less than, I would say about maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, I hear Bomb Cherry's in the hospital, people taking up collections for her and all this type of stuff. Wait a minute. And the first thing I remember was that live stream. I thought you was healthy, bitch. You told me you was healthy. How the hell you in the fucking hospital? And like I said, I don't know what she was in the hospital for. But you gonna argue me down about big women being healthy. Young women, and this is from a Black woman that really do love and care about you. I used to be extremely skinny in my younger years. And then, as I got older, that old age spread starts to come creeping up on you, probably around in your 30s. And see, those of you who are in your 30s and older, you know what I'm talking about when I talk about that old age spread. Now, if you're already chunky and overweight while you're young, and you don't have any high blood pressure, you don't have diabetes, you don't have any of the aforementioned that I talked about, it's because youth puts everybody at an advantage. So your youth puts you at an advantage. But as you get older and you still want to pack on weight, you no longer have youth as an advantage. So you're sitting around here at 20 telling me that you're healthy. But then 30 comes around and you start seeing the signs of high blood pressure, because it happened to me. I was skinny in my 20s, and then I wanted to get a little extra, booty, a little extra titty. So I purposely, made myself a little chunky. And I remember my mother telling me, she said, Faith, you're young right now, but if you keep packing on this weight, you're going to start seeing early signs of high blood pressure. And she did never lie. As soon as I hit 35, that's when it came. And now it's out of control. I'm working my ass off to keep it in control, because I wanted to be chunky when I was 20. And then another thing, when you're younger, it's actually easier for you to lose weight and maintain a healthy physical workout regimen. But when you get older, like I'm in my 40s now, for some reason, that fat becomes more stubborn when you get older. So it's not going to be easy to lose that fat as you age either. As a matter of fact, it's going to be more and more stubborn, and it's going to stick. I got some fat that I can't get rid of. It done stuck. I'm sitting up here going to all types of diet programs and everything, trying to get rid of the stubborn fat. So take care of yourself. This is to the ladies that are in their 20s and younger, or I would say below 30. You got a chance. Youth gives you an advantage. So take care of yourself while you are young. I would not tell you anything wrong. I wish that I had done the opposite of what I did, because you're going to get curvier as you age. The curves are going to come. They're going to come. So don't worry about no curves. And people trying to tell you that you can be a BBW and be healthy are lying to you. This body positivity thing has gotten out of control. And I'm not saying to hate yourself. Of course, you're going to love yourself the way that you are, flaws and all. But also love yourself enough to get healthy and love others enough not to spread, how can I say, not to spread untrue information. Love others enough to tell them the truth. Be real enough with yourself to say, hey, I fucked up. I wish I could have did something a little bit different. I have a problem with these perfect people on YouTube. These perfect content creators that claim that they've never had their heart broken. They've never been played a fool. They've never done this. They've never done that. I have a problem with that. I've had my heart broken. I've had health issues. I've gone through a lot of shit. And that is the reason why I can tell you with complete accuracy of what not to do, because of the things I had to overcome. Angel says no one is perfect. Exactly. There's not one perfect person under the sun. I haven't met a perfect motherfucker yet. And the ones that you think are perfect, when you really get to know them and what they got going on in their lives, they got some fucked up shit going on. So the point is, and I'm going to end with this because I'm going on an hour, and you know I don't like for my live streams to be too long. But the point is this: when the aliens ascend, from outer space, and they come down here, and they're standing in front of Angel Ray, Auntie, who else? Metadol, I'm Pretty Damn Gangsta, Commendable K, Can't Hat. The aliens come from outer space, B-Dub, Boogie, and Mahogany Roots, Stoic, Water Sniper. If the aliens come from outer space and they say, take me to your leader, who are you going to say is your leader? Take me to your leader. My leader is Angry Man. Angry Man. Alien's going to be looking at you like, what type of leader is named Angry Man? What the hell? Take me to your leader. My leader is Kevin Samuels. Yeah. He's the gay guy that isn't gay, that gives straight men advice. Really? That's really interesting. Take me to your leader. Well, my leader is Cynthia G. She says that we should just abort all black male babies, don't even have any more black male babies, but we can still have black male penis though. That's my leader. Interesting. Take me to your leader. Well, my leader is Lyndon Cameron. He's an interesting guy. Lyndon Cameron, my leader, he likes women, but they're not really women. They're like pre-women. They're like maybe 15, 16, but that's my leader. Wow. And so the aliens come from outer space, and they finally get to the faith factor. They say, take me to your leader. And I say, you're looking at her. You are looking at her. I am my leader. People, you all have got to start utilizing your own minds. Stop kissing so much cyber ass. Stop sucking so much cyber penis. You got to stop. You be your own leader. Because some of these people, you're not going to like where they're leading you to. Now, you can be entertained, you can laugh, you can find some shit funny, but to sit up there and worship these people and put them up on these high pedestals, and there's no perfect person under the sun. You love this person more than you even love yourself. And you're willing to sacrifice your own morals and values, knowing that this person isn't right. That says a lot about you. So when they ask you to take them to your leader, make sure that you tell them you're looking at them. You're looking at her. I'm the leader. No, I'm pretty damn gay. So it ain't got to be on YouTube. I'm talking about in any faction. YouTube is just one faction. Be your own leader. You be your own man. You be your own woman. That's the moral of the story. And with that, I'm an hour in. You know I got to shut it down, y'all. I love spending time with you guys, but I have to do my thing. And you know how I do. You know how I do. I have to say, peace. And I am out of this thing.